Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, obviously, many of you know last night that I dropped a little bit of a teaser for the upcoming trailer. I had to do a teaser of the teaser because it's always been done before, and I've been so excited about working on this project that now that we're getting closer and closer to the first episode, I know I wanted to release the trailer next week, but I wanted to release a little something. And last night, after finishing with the trailer and editing it, I said, you know what? I got to drop a little tease of the tease. So it's been very exciting for me, and I'm having a lot of fun doing this. And to my surprise, first of all, we're going to stream tonight. We're going to talk all about it. And I kind of want to show you guys the process I've been going through to kind of develop some of the images you saw. Look, it's been no secret. I told you guys on streams many times in the last 6 weeks that I'm using AI to visually represent the story that, which is mine originally in terms of writing it. I did not use AI to write no. But I don't have the luxury or the resources to go and hire actors and hire cameras and stuff like that. So I relied on AI to give at least a visual representation of the story I'm telling. And of course, this morning I woke up and look, I knew there were AI detractors out there. I get it. But I'm well aware of how AI works. I'm well aware of fair use. And lastly, I know how the programs work. Okay, they don't. There's a lot of people. Not a lot of people. I shouldn't say that. To be fair, it's like maybe 10 people I can count, like on both my hand. 5 and 5, and I know people don't like AI, and I understand that. And if you don't like AI, you don't have to watch. You don't have to support it. That's perfectly fine. But why I like AI is because it allows someone like me that doesn't have the luxury or the resources to go out and do a fan film to do something. And you guys know I've been wanting to do more creative things on the channel as opposed to just being a talking head like right now and talking about the latest Godzilla news. We know that stuff's coming. We know I'll always do that from time to time. In fact, we need to talk about the recent signing for future projects, and we'll get into that tonight as well. But yeah, it allows me to do that. Now, I think the argument is with art. I'm not actually using art in my, in my little project here. The only thing art related that I am using are turning images of Godzilla into video. And those images are created by my prompts, okay? As far as where that's generated, it's generated by the AI. And I think people have a misconception that the AI goes out and grabs different pieces of art from people around the world and puts it and makes something different. That's not really how it works. What it does is it takes either a picture you put in or it takes your prompts and it tries to develop an image based on your description. So actually, in my case, considering that everything I've done has been prompted by my idea, I'm not using images. I re-reference the images that I develop based on my prompts. And even still, and this is the part I think people really don't like, and I get it, but that's how it is. I think what people don't, I think the problem is that people don't like the idea that AI can do something faster and just as good, if not better. And the only way, the ironic thing is that the only way the AI art comes out really good is if it's actually an artist prompting it, because artists know about camera angles and lightings and certain strokes of color they want to use. I don't know that stuff. I just put in, hey, I want Godzilla on top of a mountain shooting down his breath, and then the AI will give me the best description. Most times it's not very good, so I have to prompt it over and over. It's been a process. So, but the other thing too is that even if you were to take someone's actual image and put it in the AI and say, generate this image, it's never going to come out the same. And even if it came out similar, that's still not stealing. In fact, artists for many, many, many years have imitated the style of other artists. And that's the key difference here. I think that some people misunderstand is that if somebody uses AI to use a similar style that another artist has, nobody has a copyright on a style. Some of the styles some of you draw today is a derivative of a style that's been created long before you came along. And I think that's where the problem is, that people are just like, oh, well, here's an image I created and look what AI did. It did the same thing. And it could be an image that looks similar, but there might be different variants to it. I understand it's a very touchy subject for artists out there, but with that said, 95% of what I'm doing is not even really using art. I'm basically generating real life images, and AI just randomly generates different people, and then I have to choose from what's selected, and then kind of it's a process. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun, especially when you get some of the crazy stuff that comes out. I got to show you guys some of the stuff that AI came up with that obviously I wouldn't use, but it's really funny. But it's been a lot of fun. For the most part, I'm very excited about it. I'm not going to change. I don't feel guilty about using AI. I think it's a great tool for people in my situation that are limited to resources. They don't have I don't have enough of a following to start a GoFundMe. I don't have, any kind of resources or money to go out and start a fan film project where I could hire actors and hire extra cameramen. So being a one-man show, I thought these tools would help. And so far they have. I like, even though the images or rather the videos are not perfect and you can see the blemishes, it's just enough for me to at least give you a visual representation while you listen to the story that I wrote. So we'll talk about it more tonight. I'm very excited. The trailer will be coming out Monday. We'll show the teaser again tonight. We can all watch it together. I definitely want to hear you guys' feedback. And yeah, if you have any questions regarding AI, how I used it, ask away. For me, it's been fun. It's been a great experience. I'm using 2 AI tools, and I will show you what they are. One of them is called Midjourney, and Midjourney primarily does images. And then the other one is called Runway, which is a tool that can generate images into video. And I've been using those in combination to come up with something like you saw in the teaser last night. And then, as you can see, it's not perfect. If you look at the shot of Godzilla at the very end of the teaser, as he starts to raise his head, you can see like the atomic breath is not centered. It's like off to the right. That's the best. I've done a lot of different Godzilla mini videos to try and get some certain effects that I want, but that's one of the best ones I could get. So yeah, it's not perfect, but for me, it's just enough to get across the point of what I'm trying to tell in my story, and that's really what I'm using it for. So we'll talk about it more tonight. I hope you guys have enjoyed the teaser. And listen, if you're a genuine detractor out there that has questions, come on. I mean, there's some people that are being pricks. Not really talk about those people. Those are just people that, from what I checked on their profile and the content they're spreading, I don't mind that they're detracting. So a lot of them are like artists in their own right, but some of the art they're doing is a little bit questionable. And then on top of that, they're just doing art that's Godzilla related, which is no different than what I did. The only difference is I use the tool, they use their hands. There's really no stealing on either side. If they're gonna accuse me of stealing a shot that I generated through AI of Godzilla, then I could just accuse them of stealing by drawing Godzilla. Neither one of us own it, which is one of the reasons why I'm not going to be using a lot of Godzilla art turned into video in my story, because I don't know how Toho is going to feel about that. I don't want to take the chances of it getting copywritten. So the story is very narrative heavy with hints of Godzilla, and while there will be times you get to see him, it's not going to be heavy handed because, again, Godzilla is not my property. I don't own it, so I need to be very careful on how much I utilize it. That's my assumption. But otherwise, we'll talk more about it tonight. I hope you guys like the teaser. And like I said, any questions, anything, any feedback you guys want to give, tonight's the night. And once again, I'll show you with what I'm working with. It's really cool. And we'll take it from there. So I'll see you guys tonight on the stream, and we'll talk more about it.